I have some unique pieces and some very good deals to show you from Gucci and YSL. And this is my very first YSL purchase, so stay tuned to see what I got. I also have some very good information for you about how to get great deals from these two brands. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm excited about this one. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. Today's video, I have a Gucci and a YSL unboxing for you, and they were spectacular deals. And here's why. I got them both at outlets. Did you know that there are Gucci and YSL outlets? There are. There are some, in Houston here, we have 3 different outlet centers that are within an hour of where I live in central Houston. But none of those 3 have the really high-end stuff like Gucci, Prada, YSL, Ferragamo. But there is an outlet center in Texas that does have those, as well as all the other regular stuff that everybody else has, the Coach and the Kate Spade and the Tory Burch and all that. And I have been wanting to go to this outlet for years. It's in San Marcos, Texas, and I finally got to go recently. I didn't go with the outlets being the destination. They were on the way somewhere else. The boyfriend had a big birthday recently, and one of our favorite wineries was having this outdoor dinner. And we thought that sounded safe enough with COVID and everything to be able to sit outside. Tables are socially distanced, so the only person that we had contact with was our server. So we decided to go for that dinner, have a little outing, and on the way, we stopped at the outlets. He sat outside at the Starbucks, socially distanced, and with a mask, other than when he was drinking. I wore my mask into a couple of stores. I was so excited before this trip because I wanted to go for a few years. I drew a map and mapped out all the places that I wanted to go, and there were a bunch of them, and I had never been to this outlet before, so I didn't realize until I got there how huge the place is. This is a place that I need to go back sometime when it's cooler. It was very hot. It's an outdoor place, so like obviously the buildings, you go inside them and you're indoors, but when you walk out the front door of the store, you're outside again. But anyway, there's enough, this place is big enough, and if you're a shopper, there's enough to do bargain hunting and all the different stores that I could spend a couple days there. I really could. I could do like a 1 or 2 night trip and really take my time, and I'm sure spend a bunch of money. But due to COVID and due to us being on the way to somewhere else, I only went in Gucci, YSL. I wanted to go to Prada, but I skipped it. And that was all I was gonna do. I did end up going to Starbucks to get a drink because it was so hot. And I went into Coach, which had not been on my list. It was on my list if I had a lot more time, but I wasn't gonna do it that day with everything else going on. But Yota texted me because I sent her a picture of what I bought, and she was like, oh, can you go to Coach and see if they have this thing that I've been looking for that is sold out on the website? So of course, because I'm such a good friend, I went over to the Coach website, or the Coach store, and I walked around. I went through and looked at everything, but I did it quickly, not like I usually shop, and they didn't have what she was looking for, so I risked my life for her for nothing, and now she owes me. But anyway, I have been talking because I wanted to tell you the story and give you an idea of all this, but let's get to the unboxings, because I'm very excited about it. I did buy something at Starbucks besides a drink, and that was this cute little pouch. It's the same on both sides, and it's, you know, fake leather. It was like $8 or so, and there's the interior. It has a key fob. Just a cute little thing. Yellow rose is the state flower in Texas, so that's what that is about. I just thought it was cute, so I picked it up. But these two, these are my prized possessions right here. So the way the outlets are working right now is that, well, at least some of them, Gucci, Michael Kors is right next to Gucci, and I didn't walk the whole place. I stayed in this one little area where the higher end stores were, so I can't speak to the other ones so much. But those 2 stores at least had a line outside, and there was tape on the floor, so you would, if people were paying attention and doing what they're supposed to do, not everybody was, you would be 6 feet apart from the people in front of you. And they were only allowing a certain number of people in the store at a time. When a customer left, at least at Gucci, one of the sales associates would allow the next 1 or 2 people in. You also were required to wear a mask in Gucci, and if you didn't have one, they provided it for you. So I was very happy about that. I didn't expect to find anything in Gucci because I wasn't looking to buy a bag. I wanted a small item, which is what I got, and didn't get anything like what I was expecting to get. I walked around the whole store, I like cased the joint first to see what my options were. I don't know if they usually have such a low stock or if this is a COVID related thing where they're not getting supplies in. I feel like I heard somebody, one of the associates, say something about that, like maybe they usually have more. They had some bags, they had some accessories. Gucci's outlet has a lot of items that are made specifically for the outlet, especially if you're talking about bags and SLGs. But there are also items that come from the boutiques. And I did see some of those. I saw some of both. This is a boutique item. I narrowed it down to 3 different things in the store that I was interested in. 2 of them were scarves. One was this one, which is the Gucci Tian shawl. This was a boutique piece. This was originally $400, and I really wanted the one with the green edges, but they didn't have it, and that's why I didn't end up buying this, because red isn't my color. The outlet price on this was only $105, which is pretty amazing, 75% off. And then there was also this shawl. These were giant shawls, by the way. These were kind of like the same size as the big Louis Vuitton shine shawls. But this I thought was beautiful. They had the flowers in this blue that I really liked. They had it in orange flowers and they had it in pink flowers, and the blue was my favorite. This scarf was, I don't know what the retail was, but it was $265. I was really thinking I was gonna leave with one of those shawls, probably the one with the flowers on it, but I just kept thinking, you know, I have several scarves and I just don't wear them. So I'd like to get something that I will actually use. And then I came across this. Let me just show you. So here is the outlet bag. This is a little different from the store bag, which is white with the black border. The receipt comes in a little envelope like this, so it's still really nice. I got the business card of the woman who helped me, who was very, very helpful and very nice. She gave me some extra packaging, I'll show you. And here's the paper receipt in there. I will put her information in the description box below, so if you're looking for something, you can contact her. They had, you know, all the same departments that a regular Gucci store has. The bags, the SLGs. They had a little bit of jewelry. They had shoes. They had men's and women's sections. They had clothes, and then accessories like scarves and shawls. And I remember reading before I went to the outlets that if you buy something from the Gucci outlet, it's not returnable. It's final sale. So keep that in mind too. So that's the receipt. And I'll show you the packaging that she gave me, and then the original packaging that this came in, which was weird. So here's the packaging she gave me, which is the boutique box. It's the same as the boutiques. There was no ribbon that came with it. You usually get the ribbon at the boutique. Let me just go ahead and reveal this to you. I've actually already used it, but open it up and it has, she gave me a dust bag, and inside the dust bag is these earrings. They are hoops, and they have eagles' heads on them. And they're from a boutique line called Anger Forest. Hold it up here so you can see it a little bit better. So it has this little metal piece here that unclasps, and it just snaps right back down into the hoop. You can see it has the 4 eagle heads. It's the same on both sides. And then it has between the heads these little lines etched in. And I'll go ahead and put them on so you can see them on. One reason I really liked these, I have to mention, is that I thought they would look fantastic with my Jill Mauer Taurus necklace, and I think they do. So let me put these on and show you what they look like on. The hoop itself is about 1 inch, and they are sterling silver. They're 0.925 sterling. Okay, there they are on. I'll get a little bit closer so you can see the earring from different angles there. Now, one of the things I love about Gucci is how unique and funky some of their designs are, and I thought these were the epitome of that. And the price was not to be beat. The boutique price on these, I found out later after I got home and Googled more information about these. The original retail price for this pair of sterling silver earrings was $590. Yikes. At the outlet, they were only, wait for it, $150. I don't even know what percentage off that is, but it's a lot percent. So that was a fantastic find. Now, it did not come in this packaging. Let me show you what it came in, because I thought this was hilarious. This is the packaging that it came in. This little plastic thing. Doesn't this look like a sauce dipping container from fast food? And it's plastic. I mean, it's basically what that is. Inside of there, the earrings were in this little bag that says Gucci, and then it has some kind of, I don't know if that's a theft deterrent. I'm not sure what that is. Feels like a little piece of fabric almost. There's the tag on top of it. You can see it's 150 US dollars. And then the bottom of the container has this tag, and you can see it says Anger Forest, 28 millimeters, made in Italy. And then up in the corner it says Ear Anger Forest Eagles, 28 millimeters, 925, aged finished sterling silver. So this was the original packaging it came in, and I was like, I didn't tell her I have a YouTube channel, but I was like, do you have better packaging for that? So she looked all around, and she said at the outlet they don't have packaging specific to jewelry. So she took this from probably a card holder, but that was very nice of her to find that packaging for me. So that's what I got from Gucci. Now let's see what I got from YSL. And I have never purchased anything from them before, so I don't know if their bags are usually solid black and have no YSL markings. I would think they probably do say YSL or Saint Laurent something on them, but this doesn't, which is fine. It does have, he put a little sticker on the top here to close the bag. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it does say Saint Laurent there. So I'm gonna slice right through that sticker. There we go. So the earrings I wore to dinner at the winery that night, but I have not looked at this piece, and I was so excited about this piece because it's something I had been thinking about paying retail for, because the retail price isn't bad on it. Luckily I was able to save some at the outlet too. So here is the receipt, little envelope. And inside there is the Saint Laurent receipt. And the guy who helped me here was also very nice and helpful, and he allowed me to take a few photos in the store. So actually let me show you a couple of those before I show you what I bought. I went in looking for a card holder. I've been looking for something that will match Damier Azur, an ivory or a light gray or light blue with gold hardware, because that's what this has. That's not what I ended up finding. They had two card holders. One was this one, which was very pretty, silver on silver, metallic. It was a bright silver, like a bright shiny, like a high polished kind of silver. Not mirror, but shiny. It was very pretty, and the YSL card holders, I think they retail for $275, and price on this one was $200. And I saw two bags that I really liked. There was this gray one, I don't know the name of it, and I don't remember the price. I want to say it was around $1,300, but I could be off. And then this one, is this the Toy Lulu? I'm not familiar with YSL bags. I think it is. And it's in a bronze color. I would call it bronze. I don't know if they call it bronze or gold. And I don't know the price on that. I didn't even ask to look at it because I wasn't looking for a bag. I didn't want to waste his time. But that was so cute. It's a little tiny pillow bag. And it's adorable, and it's my color. But those were my favorite things that I saw in YSL. They had quite a bit, and the guy told me that unlike Gucci, where they make a lot of things for the outlet, everything at this YSL outlet is from boutiques. So I guess they're things that didn't sell. I don't know if that's the case at every YSL outlet or just this one. I would assume it's the same at all of them, but don't know. All right, my item is in here. So they gave me the YSL box. He actually just put it in a dust bag and wanted to hand it to me to put in my Gucci bag, and I was like, do you mind giving me the full packaging, because I have a YouTube channel, I have to unbox this and show everybody all the stuff and make it look nice. So he was kind enough to give me a box. So all you have to do, you don't have to have a YouTube channel. If somebody doesn't give you all the packaging you want, this goes for Louis Vuitton, not just at outlets, anywhere. Just ask for the packaging and they usually give it to you. They don't. I had somebody once at Louis Vuitton put up a little bit of a fight about it when I wanted a dust bag for a scarf, because they don't usually give you those for some reason. Saint Laurent, open up the box, and it has this black dust bag. Take this out. I was just watching some reviews on this item, and what fits and all to give me some ideas. And I think I watched 2 of them, and they were saying how nice the dust bags are. So it's got the black fabric outside, and then it's lined inside with a white fabric, and it is a drawstring here. Very nice. We in the luxury community appreciate a nice dust bag, don't we? All right, my item is in here. Can you guess? Oh my God, it is gorgeous. Wow, that is bright and shiny, right? So that gives you an idea when I was talking about how shiny the silver one was. Yeah, it's like this, but silver. So this is the YSL bill pouch. This is in gold, obviously. Gold on gold. And here's the back. It's really beautiful. I went in and the guy who helped me said that they had this one, which was on the floor, and then 2 others. And I left the store to go to Coach and then come back to get this. They couldn't find the 2 others, so I got the floor model. So if you're interested in this one, they may not have it anymore. I don't know how their system works. Maybe they'd be able to contact other YSL outlets for you. And I think they have this in a couple other colors too, so you could ask about that. So let's look at the tag here. And before I purchased this, since it was the floor model, and he said that they had just gotten them in. I don't know what that means, but pretty recently. I inspected it with eagle eye, like Louis Vuitton eyes, because I'm used to things having defects from them. So, I mean, I looked at it for a few minutes. The guy, he was nice and patient and waited on me, but oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It has the chevron stitching, and it's like a caviar texture. I know they make a silver one. It's more of a gunmetal silver, I think. I haven't seen it in person, but based on the photos I've seen with the gold hardware, I want either that card case or the bill pouch in that combination too. So, and I'm gonna do a what fits video on this and give you more details, but I'll just give you an overview right now. Here is the little card that it came in with the price. So that's what the card looks like. You can see it's the YSL pouch monogram, grain de poudre, metal brom. Is that gold in another language? I don't know. Original retail was $445 and the outlet price was $309. So I saved almost $150 on that. And frankly, I think the retail, the original retail, is very reasonable when you're comparing this to, I mean, I think the closest comparison would be a Chanel pouch like this, and those are closer to $1,000. So $445 for this was something I'd be willing to do retail on, but to find it at a discount at the outlet is even better, of course. I am going to give you quick measurements to give you an idea of how big this is. Okay, it's 8 inches across by 4.75 inches tall. On the front, it has a pocket that goes the whole length of the bag. Inside the pocket, it's lined with a black textile, a fabric. The back does not have a pocket. It's just plain beauty. And then there's a zipper on the top. Now this is sort of interesting. The front, it's a little hard to tell in the light, so maybe I'm wrong. The zipper looks like an aged gold, like an aged brass, and it says Saint Laurent Paris. But the YSL emblem on the front, I feel like that doesn't look so aged. So it's like the metals are a little mismatched. And the zipper also has a black fabric showing there. I did notice when I was in the store, the zipper is not buttery on this. It is kind of a stiff zipper. And maybe I just need to put wax paper over it to make it run a little smoother. The inside is that same black textile fabric that's on the front interior pocket. There is one little pocket right there, and when I do the what fits, I'll show you. It's bigger than the size of a card. It has a little tag there in leather that says Saint Laurent Paris. And then on the other side, I don't know if you're even going to be able to see it, but there's a leather tag right down in there where I'm pointing, and that has the serial number on it. So those are my outlet finds. What do you think? I love them. I think they're both really unique and special. I mean, I'm sure lots of people have this one, but it's not going to be as common as others. Not that I care about what's common. I have like 3 Neverfulls and a couple of Speedies, so I don't mind having things that other people have. But I also like having unique things like this. One last thing, I forgot to show you with the Gucci earrings. Inside this little container is a little care booklet, and then you get this tag with Gucci pieces. And the little care booklet has instructions in a few languages In English, says this is an authentic Gucci jewel in 925 sterling silver, manufactured by renowned Italian goldsmiths and meticulously checked by Gucci inspectors. This jewel has been produced using hypoallergenic materials in accordance with current international regulations. Regular cleaning with I'm not going to read all that. Gucci team's happy to answer any questions you have. Social and environmental responsibility. Same thing in a bunch of different languages. I thought it's nice that it comes with that. I really thought that when I went to the outlets, I was not going to find anything because I wasn't going just to buy something from the outlets. I only wanted to get something that I really liked and that I really thought was a good deal, and I do think that I achieved that with both of these. So I'm very happy. I'm happy that I could finally go to the outlets so that I could tell you guys about it too, and that I was able to get information so that you could maybe call and get something yourself if you want. I know you guys like a bargain. At some point, probably after coronavirus has disappeared in a year or whatever it's gonna take, I will go back and spend more time there and do a more in-depth video about some of the other stores too. Like they have Prada, they have Ferragamo, they have a Brahmin outlet, and then of course Coach and Tory Burch and all that. They have a Williams Sonoma outlet. We actually did go in there for a minute looking for something, but it was enormous, so we didn't stay long. We wanted to get back on the road. And I want to say too, if you have never had anything from YSL, I've looked at their pieces before in the store, but I've never purchased anything. The quality is right up there with Chanel. So if you like the Chanel look but not the Chanel prices, you might want to check out YSL. Okay, this is a pretty long video because of all the storytelling, but I wanted you to have a full picture. And then especially with COVID going on, if you were thinking about going to outlets, I wanted you to know what to expect with that. Before I went, I watched a few videos, and there were some that were recent enough that they gave a little bit of information about COVID and some of the precautions in the stores. We had a great time. We had a great dinner. It was delicious. I hope this was helpful and informative and interesting, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I hope that you and your loved ones are doing well, and I hope to see you back next time. And I hope you're having a fabulous day. Bye.